So, the royal family is supposedly weighed before and after Christmas dinner. As if spending the holidays with your royal in-laws isn't stressful enough, Meghan Markle and her mom, Doria Ragland, will reportedly have to take part in the craziest royal family tradition ever, getting weighed before and after Christmas dinner. This strange bit of royals trivia comes from Majesty editor Ingrid Seward and the new issue of Grazia. They claim the tradition dates back to King Edward VII's reign. Apparently, King Edward VII was intensely concerned about people's health and whether or not they were eating enough on Christmas. That's sweet and all, but these days the royal family enjoys about 3 gigantic meals on Christmas Day, so the scale seems highly unnecessary. According to Seward and Grazia, the royals choose to continue this tradition using antique scales, but who knows whether the Queen herself shifts the scale weights back and forth. I guess no one has shouted, "Enough already!" after all these years, but it's 2018, so maybe Meghan and Doria will be those heroes. Of course, this isn't a law put into place by Parliament, so if the rumor is actually true, the Christmas weighing tradition would be entirely voluntary and without risk of being sent to the stocks. This will be Doria's first Christmas dinner with the family, which is a huge deal because Kate Middleton's parents have never even been invited. But this can't be what she had in mind, right? In the latest issue of Grazia, royal expert and Majesty editor Ingrid Seward reports that Meghan Markle and her mother Doria Ragland, along with the rest of the British royal family, will need to be weighed before and after Christmas dinner. Like, on a scale. It's Ragland's first Christmas with the family, and it's worth noting that Kate Middleton's parents have never been invited to the family's celebratory meal at Sandringham in Norfolk. The Queen was very impressed by Mrs. Ragland when they met, a royal source told Vanity Fair. The Queen knows that Meghan's family situation is complicated and that the easiest way for Meghan and Harry to be together and with Doria, which is what they want, is for them all to join her at Sandringham where there is plenty of space. It's not the norm, but then things seem to have changed quite a lot recently. If this holiday tradition is any indication, though, it's Ragland might bow out of dinner next year. It sounds like the tradition found its start with King Edward VII, who was worried about whether or not people were eating enough on Christmas, which is fair, actually. Now, the royals continue the tradition using antique scales before and after their holiday dinner. On the big day, Ragland will have to enter the dining room last, as seniority dictates who's able to sit down first, and then they'll all enjoy a fairly standard meal, a traditional turkey feast and Christmas pudding with brandy butter. Later, though, they reportedly will have a buffet dinner with 15 to 20 different foods. So, yeah, they'll probably weigh more after that. According to Good Housekeeping, there are a few other royal Christmas traditions, like Christmas Eve tea, a gag gift exchange, not one, but 2 Christmas Day church services, and the Queen's annual Christmas message.